article. Nikocado, Acadavado, I don't know how to say that. Situation is crazy.
Last night I went to bed really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said, "Goodbye, moon," and I snuggled on into bed to catch some Z's. Little did I know that while I slumbered, we'd all been paid a visit by someone very special. And I'm not talking about Santa Claus, but I am talking about another man in a red shirt. Nikocado Avocado. I
Nikocado, avocado. I knew it was the last part was avocado. The Nikocado part was throwing me off. Maybe I'm just illiterate.
woke up this morning in a different timeline. I think we shifted back to the Berenstain Bears universe and left the Berenstain Bears universe behind.
2 steps ahead.
That's a big panda head.
I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life.
I don't think I know who this is. I don't know.
So I am the villain because I've made myself one.
This is
This
cringy.
moment right
That was cringy. That was hella cringy.
here is this
That was hella
generation's
cringy, bro.
I Am Your Father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal. Perhaps one of the most unexpected things I've seen in quite some time. When I was watching this, I let out an audible whoa. Like, I couldn't help myself. My body responded without...
Wait. If I'm thinking this right, I know he looks different, but I think that's the food guy, right? That's the food guy. That was the food.
Any
I'm
other
not
part
sure.
of me
Hold on.
having say-so over it. My body itself, my soul, was shocked when he took the mask off there. So, he gives like a villain monologue that sounds like it's out of the Fallout universe, talking about how he's 2 steps ahead because he had played the villain for so long now.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body.
Yes, I think I'm right. He looks yeah, of course he looks way different, but I don't know. I think I've seen him before. He was way different.
Yeah, just
If I
yesterday,
have, I don't sure think it.
people were calling me fat and sick and boring.
Losing 250 pounds is an unbelievable feat that's nothing shy
For
of
real.
extraordinary. And he mentions how even yesterday, YouTubers and many other people were calling him sad, fat, depressing.
What was his dedication? I mean, that's probably was his dedication. I'm just saying that's crazy worth ethic.
Sick and all of that, and still making videos about him, even while he secretly, over the course of 2 years, had been losing all of that weight. And all the videos that people were talking about were actually videos that Nikocado had filmed 2 years prior and kept drip feeding to the community to keep them either entertained or keep himself fanning the...
That's a W. Okay, that's actually a W. The way he said it was kind of cringy, but he was the mastermind behind it all, behind the mask. I mean, he did kind of play y'all. I mean,
flames of drama for people to latch on to.
I don't really. I think I've seen him before, but I don't really watch him. I can't say I've really watched an actual video. I think I've probably seen him on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something. I don't know.
It is actually very fascinating. Now, some of you might recall about 4 years ago, Nikocado, Avocado, and myself had a tiny bit of beef. I'm talking like a Salisbury.
I did not know. What? Why would y'all have beef? What
Very steak level of beef between us, and we had a bit of a tinkle tussle back and forth pissing contest, and boo! Fact check jump scare. I wanted to double check when all of that took place, so I looked at it. It turns out it was 2021 AD. It was late September, so it's coming up on 3 years, not 4. I was a little off on that. Time moves very weird now.
Check it out, okay?
Great DraftKings offer and NFL Plus.
I guess.
feel like I just
I had
Best
no
touchdown
idea.
dance of all time.
Weird
revelation
now.
to me.
I don't know what happened, but time is moving at a different speed than it used to. After all that drama, I had actually kept up with Nikocado Avocado, occasionally just tuning in to check in and see what's going on. I made a video like a year ago on a piece of content that Nick dropped where he actually did talk about a weight loss journey that he was going on, and I've kind of just been cheering him on from the sidelines ever since then, just hoping that he'd follow through on that and just to see where it all goes.
Little did y'all know. How long was he actually fit for though? Because he said that he was using videos from 2 years prior though, right? So like during that like 2 year radius, how big was he?
So to see this come up was not only extremely surprising, just given how much weight he had lost in a relatively short period of time. I know to a lot of people 2 years, like on the internet terms, that's like ancient history. Things that happened 2 years ago, that might as well be the fucking void century that no one remembers. Right. But like speaking realistically,
2022 seems so far away, I'm not gonna lie. It seems so long ago for some reason.
Years to lose 250 pounds? That's a speed run. Those are gold splits.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now.
Wait, so he's been posting, but he hasn't made a video for like 2 years. What's his this could all work depending on like, does he post videos like once a month or like it's posting schedule?
I hope you consider subscribing if you want. I'm actually posting more next week, so yeah, that would mean a lot to me.
On his second channel, he mentions that it's been 2 years since he's made a video, so you can piece little breadcrumbs together in your head and follow this path here, connecting the dots. He has released videos on all of his channels over the course of 2 years. Quite a few of them. Not to the same...
Yeah, that's what I was asking, like, what's his, yeah, because if he did like once a month, it's still be impressive, but it's not as... But if he's doing like multiple videos, like one a week or something like that, that's insane. That's literally insane. For 2 years? Are you serious? That's insane.
Same frequency that he used to, but he still had a ton of videos that he's releasing over the last 2 years. Videos that were posted 2 weeks ago, or even as recent as 5 days ago, where he is that same weight, were all apparently recorded years ago. And it's not like it's CGI and it's not AI generated content. Nick actually just had a crazy backlog, like the Library of Alexandria for mukbang.
So did he just stop? They said did he just stop posting for a little bit and he was making those videos, and then he just went on a weight loss.
And he just kept going to the vault to upload some of that old pre-recorded content as if it was new, and people were none the wiser. I even went through these 2 videos here in particular just to see if I could find like a date somewhere on like his phone or when he went to the Heart Attack Grill, like maybe like a calendar sticking on a wall, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. I did kind of go through it like 2x speed, so maybe it like flashed by really quick and I just didn't see it. But I do believe him that these were recorded years ago, because that's the only logical explanation for how he is 250 pounds down right now.
Yeah, I don't doubt him on that. I mean, it's not like, I won't say it's not hard. It's absolutely, it's difficult to some degree, but well, I wouldn't know because I didn't do it. But still, I'm just gonna stop talking.
At 5 days ago, he has a video at the Heart Attack Grill where he's still like 400 pounds or whatever it was. Dude was playing chess while the rest of us were playing checkers. He played us like a goddamn violin, and Nick loves the violin. Many of you might not remember this from the Nick Expanded Universe, the lore, but he was actually an incredible violin player. He was more decorated than like Captain America.
I don't know anything. I just don't know.
In terms of accolades when it came to this, like in his field of violin, he was a very well-regarded, talented player. And he came out here and just fucking Gangnam styled on us. He really did play us like a sweet melody on that instrument.
It was a long 8 years, wasn't it? It was a long 8 years. And I didn't think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that...
Yeah, that's... What was I saying before? Because this is... I don't know. This is crazy. It's just crazy because... I was saying before that... You know what? We're just gonna stop talking. You know what?
Yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And... it's over. It was just a dream.
For a long time, Nick became synonymous with breakdowns on camera. Nick and...
I think that's what I might know him from. I think we got it. I don't remember though. I remember him sitting. He had a red shirt on for sure. He was sitting in front of a table with a whole bunch of food on it, and it was like a video but it wasn't his video. It was someone talking about his video. I don't remember.
And breakdown went together like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And that's something people talked about a lot, but then always talked about how it was always fake for views and drama and controversy. I have always somewhat believed that there was always an element of truth to some of the things Nick was saying. I really do believe that Nick was miserable with what he was doing, but felt like he had to keep doing it because that was his source of income. That was his livelihood. And he was probably very afraid to just stop doing that, which is completely understandable because if
I mean, he made it work out completely though. Like, let's be real, he made it work out completely, and nobody really knew because I guess he doesn't really he hasn't really made any videos, he hasn't really been online or anything, and he looks way different, so no one would expect like him to be him if it was come down to that, like him walking around and stuff. Like, no one would expect that to be him, so it's just, yeah, that's crazy. And I don't even think anybody found out he revealed it to y'all. So that's crazy. I mean,
people are subscribing to watch you eat yourself to death and you stop doing that, they might leave. And now you've got your ass in your asshole and no money being generated anymore because the audience left from you not doing the content they wanted you to be doing. Mm-hmm. And I really do feel like he felt like he was a prisoner to that for a while. I'm not trying to be an armchair psychologist here, it's just I've watched a lot of Nick's content and it really does feel like there is a lot of truth to some of the things he has said during these moments. And the way he talks about it here, calling it a bad dream, isn't exactly a glowing review of that time. You know, if someone said that to me, like, hey Charles, I know we spent 8 years together.
Yeah. I mean, he could, I mean, hasn't, wait, nah, he said he's still posting the stuff from the past. But he could still switch, but it'd have to be like a good switch though, like something people would enjoy watching. Like, you could play games, it doesn't matter. Wait, nah, yeah. It depends on what games you play. You have to be entertaining games, or a game that you actually like.
But it's kind of just like a bad dream I'm done with. I wouldn't exactly be...
Or the stream, you could become a streamer.
Smiling from ear to ear about that. But now Nick has made some big changes, clearly, and his audience is extremely supportive. They are very receptive to this, cheering him on. And
why would you not be? Who would be like, nah, man, you need to... Actually, I feel like some people would, ignorant.
A big way pumping their fist and celebrating this. The video on his main channel about it is exploding. The video on his second channel is exploding. He's made 2 videos and both are popping the fuck off. His community is showing nothing but love and oodles of support for this. And it's...
I'm not surprised by that, because if you hear something like this, I mean, just like you said before, the people in his comments say, or a lot of people were telling him that maybe he should, get more healthy and stuff, work out and stuff. And so when he actually did it, of course they're going to, well, the internet is wishy-washy sometimes. They say do something, but then when you actually do it, they don't like it. So
people have said for a long time that if Nick actually did go through this weight loss journey, it'd probably be extremely good for him. Like, not only health-wise, but like in terms of his channels and like his community. It's inspirational. Like, people would love to see that, and I think it's clearly showing here. And it's not like Nick...
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, inspirational.
Nick has to stop doing mukbangs just because he loses a lot of weight. And it seems like he is going to continue to do mukbangs because he loves doing them.
We were all just dreaming. Cheers. And I love being a mukbanger. I love food.
What is this stuff? It looks good, but nasty at the same time.
I like eating food, and I like being here, so let me know what you think.
Just because he's lost 250 pounds doesn't mean that he's washed and you need to hang the jersey in the rafters and retire his jersey number. Like, he can still keep doing mukbangs the same way he was before, but now in a healthier place. And like I said last time when he had lost, I think it was like 89 pounds at the time, he seems happier. Like, I'm not his therapist. I don't know Nick personally, but just from what comes across in the content.
Yeah, I don't like saying things like that because, because we haven't seen, I just don't watch him. I don't know. That's just,
he seems happier at lower weights. Like in the content.
I've never
where
been a fan of food videos though. They just make me hungry. That's it. I don't watch mukbangs. They just make me hungry.
he weighs less, he actually just seems like a happier person. At least
I don't want to watch people eat. I want to eat.
that's the impression I get watching it. So it's really something to celebrate here with what Nick has been able to accomplish.
Of course.
And I really am happy to see that the reception to it has been overwhelmingly positive.
Again, I don't see why it wouldn't be, because that's very inspirational. Of course.
It is incredible work. This is an effort that is extremely impressive. I'm also really curious and excited to see what Nick does going forward. If he's going to continue to do exclusively mukbangs, or maybe he's going to talk about this weight loss journey that he secretly went on for a long period of time. I'd be really interested to see
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if he just revealed it like that, I'm pretty sure he should shed a little light, because of course the fans are probably asking too, well, how did you come up with this and stuff?
He did to lose all of that weight so quickly. I think that'd be really interesting content if he talked about it, or showcased maybe some of the things he was doing.
Well, no, he said he didn't do anything, but if he did some throughout the year, those 2 years, he just did recorded a little bit of the progress of him working out, whatever. That'd be dope too, to put the collage together as a huge vlog or something, or a multi-series.
Doing for cardio, or if he was doing
Crazy.
weight training, what that looked
If
like.
he did
I think
that.
it'd be really good bangers, if he made content around that as well. While still, of course, having mukbang be the bread and butter, I think it'd be cool now if he would supplement it with things about this weight loss journey. The violin, I think, would be cool to bring back, because if you look at Nick's older videos, he really is like a fucking wizard with that instrument. I think there's a lot of potential and a lot of possibility with where Nick currently is. And it's nothing but positives here. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit. And yeah, that's it. So yeah.
All right, y'all. This was a positive video. We don't usually get many. We do get some, but they're usually gaming or whatever, but not usually situation, this crazy videos. But I'll see y'all next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.